What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. And guess where I'm at, guys? I am at a half-price books. Yes, that is right. I've got multiple DVDs and Blu-rays that I am bringing here to get some cash, some in-store credit, and I'm going to go wild. Depending on how much money I get, I'm going to pick up some cheap Blu-rays, some DVDs, maybe, possibly, maybe some 4Ks, who knows? Maybe some steelbooks, maybe some VHS tapes. I don't know what they're going to have in here, guys, but I am excited to do a little thrifting trip at the half-price books and to see what I get back. I think I've got like 50 or 60 DVDs and Blu-rays. It's all pretty common, basic stuff. A lot of it was sent to me the other day in that subscriber unboxing where I got a ton of Blu-rays. A lot of those were duplicates. I think I had like 20 that weren't. So I'm bringing a lot of those here. So I'm probably going to get like $5 for all of that. You know how it goes when it comes to trading stuff in. But at least I can get something to trade in for another item to add to the collection. And if you're not familiar with the half-price books, I don't know how many of these are around in other regions or locations or states or anything, but it's basically a bookstore that also sells movies and also video games and some collectibles, vinyls as well. I don't know if they have CDs or not, but they have VHS tapes. They got a lot of media stuff is what Half Price Books does. So, but I'm excited. It's pretty packed. Maybe there's like a clearance sale going on. Maybe there's like a half off sale, a 35% off sale that I'm not aware of. Maybe I'll be shocked to be able to get some stuff for super cheap in here today. But look, I've been babbling long enough. Let's go into the half-price books, see what they got. I'll get a little bit of footage, and then we'll come back out and show off what I got. Are you ready? Let's do it. All right, guys, so I'm back in the car, and that was a pretty cool little trip. I looked around for a while because it was so packed in there that it took them like 40 to 45 minutes to process my order. But I got $40, which is probably around what I thought I would get. I had probably like 50 or 60 movies, I feel like, in total. I didn't really count, but I feel like it was quite a bit, like older DVDs and stuff that I just didn't need. So I ended up getting 5 Blu-rays, and I kept $10. So I got 5 Blu-rays for $30, and then I kept $10. So, you know, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I got some good stuff, I think, overall. Some stuff that I did want to add to the collection. And the first one that I got was Everything Must Go. And this is a movie with Will Ferrell. It was $3.99 on Blu-ray. And I feel like I've heard some good things about this movie. I think it's a Will Ferrell, more dramatic performance by Will Ferrell. I know he did that movie, what was it called? Stranger Than Fiction. I remember seeing that one in the theater, but I think this one came out a few years later. Yeah, this is 2011. But I feel like I've heard good things about this movie, so I do want to check it out at some point. $4 for the Blu-ray. Thought that was a pretty good deal. Then I went ahead and got a Nicolas Cage film. You can never have enough Nicolas Cage in the collection, okay? So I grabbed Drive Angry. I don't think I've seen this. And I say I don't think I've seen it because maybe we rented it like back in, when did this come out? Like 2007 or 2000? No, it was 2011. I don't think I've seen it then. I don't think I saw it in 2011. But I remember hearing about it, and I love the movie Death Proof with Kurt Russell. And for whatever reason, this just kind of reminds me of that. I don't know if it's the same type of story or not. I imagine it's probably not. But it's got Nicolas Cage. I think that is that girl that everybody hates that was with Johnny Depp. What the hell is her name? I think Amber Heard. Is that her name? I didn't pay attention to that trial like a lot of people did. I think that is Amber Heard. Yes, Amber Heard. Or as I've heard her called before, Amber Turd is in this movie. But you know what? It's a Nicolas Cage blind spot for me, so I do want to check this one out at some point. Also grabbed The Fourth Kind. I've been hearing a lot of good things about The Fourth Kind. I feel like over the past like 5 years, since I've really like dove into the movie community online a little bit more. When this one came out, I remember seeing the trailers and I just wasn't interested at all. But I've actually heard some really good things about this movie, so I do want to check this one out at some point. The Fourth Kind. This was $5.99. I didn't say the price for Drive Angry, but that was $5.99 for Drive Angry. So the Fourth Kind was also $5.99. And this one, I think was there the last time I came out here, but I didn't want to pull the trigger on it because I feel like it was just a little bit too much. I have a threshold for what I like to pay for a used Blu-ray, and it's usually about $6 or $7. I don't like going much higher than that. Unless it's like a boutique or something, maybe I'll grab, if I find a really cool edition, maybe I'll spend 15 or 20 bucks or something. But if it's just a standard Blu-ray, like I don't like paying, unless it's something that's out of print or something, I don't like paying more than like $6 or $7, but this was $9, and I didn't get it last time, but I figured this time with the credit, the fact that I'm not really spending any money, I would go ahead and pick it up because I did like this movie when I watched it for the first time, and that is Clown. So this is a pretty cool movie. I remember it being pretty damn disturbing as well. I think it came out before the It movies came out. Yeah, this is 2016. I believe. And it is also directed by the same person that did the recent Spider-Man films, John Watts. So he did this movie. I think I'm right when I say that. It says John Watts on the back, and I know that person directed Spider-Man films, unless it's the same John Watts, which I don't think it is. But I am looking forward to rewatching this one. I think my wife and I rented this one off of maybe VOD back in the day. And it was good. I remember it being good and pretty damn freaky and pretty damn disturbing. I remember like a sequence in like a play tunnel or something that was pretty freaking gnarly. So I'm excited to rewatch this one. And I got it with the slipcover, guys. I got it with the slipcover. So, and it also says on the side Anchor Bay. So I guess this is one of the last like Anchor Bay Blu-rays that they put out. I know they also did It Follows as well, but Clown I thought that was worth, again, $9. I don't love paying $9 for a standard Blu-ray edition. I don't even know what this is on Amazon right now, but I went ahead and pulled the trigger just because I had the extra had the extra store credit. And this one I found on the clearance rack. And that was, I say rack, it's just the shelf, just like everything else. But I grabbed Final Destination 5. So I did not own this one in the collection. I have all the other films in the Final Destination franchise. I have part 1 and 2 on Blu-ray, and I think 4 on Blu-ray. I think that one's called like The Final Destination or something. And I have 3 on DVD. I can never find 3 on Blu-ray. I need to find that at some point. I think they have like a 5-movie pack or something, but I never got it because I've got 1 and 2 on Blu-ray and I've got 4 on Blu-ray. So it's like I don't want to repeat buy. So I found 5. So now I own all of them on physical media. But at some point, like maybe they'll do a 4K release of all these, and I'll be able to pick up like a box set or something. But I wanted to have these in the collection because I do enjoy most of these films. I think 4 is like the only real like weak spot. But I remember this one has the gymnastic kill, I'm pretty sure, which is pretty freaking cool. So pretty gnarly. But yeah, that's my haul, guys. This was $3 again on the clearance rack. $29 for all of these. So yeah, and I got $11 back. I think I got like $10.89 back in actual cash. They pay cash at the half price books. But that's the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I got to trade some stuff in, get some new physical media items, add them to the collection, and I feel good about that. So thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel for all future videos and all that stuff, and we'll see you next time.